Welcome to today's Emunah Minute. In yesterday's Daf in Yavamas, there was such a beautiful Gemara. The Gemara on Kuf Hamid Beis 105b records a machlokes. The machlokes is, what is the proper posture that one should assume when davening? So one opinion says, Hamispalo tzarech sheyitin einav lamata. When a person is davening, they should have their eyes cast downward. Rashi explains cast downward really is a reference to looking towards Eretz Yisrael. When a Jew davens, you're supposed to have your eyes trained in the direction of Eretz Yisrael. Other opinions said, V'chad amar einav lamalo. Other opinions said, no, you're supposed to have your eyes directed heavenward. Fascinating machlokes. When I daven, should I direct myself towards Eretz Yisrael, or should I direct myself towards the heavens? So the Gemara then goes through a back and forth, each side interpreting a different verse differently, but the Gemara says as follows. The Gemara says, finally quoting the opinion of Rabbi Shema bar Rabbi Yossi. Rabbi Shema bar Rabbi Yossi comes along and he says, my father Rabbi Yossi said as follows. Here's the compromise. Hamispalo sarach sheyitin einav lemata. When davening, you should have your eyes directed downwards. V'libo lemala. But your heart should be directed upwards. A beautiful compromise. So my eye, in terms of like where I focus, where I direct myself physically, where I look and where I direct myself is towards Eretz Yisrael. But my heart, my desires, my wants, my aspirations, those are all directed heavenward. And there are many different interpretations of this Gemara, but I'll share with you an insight. Perhaps what the Gemara is also trying to convey to us is the key to success. I'll tell you how I look at this Gemara. The Gemara is describing over here how we daven. Davening is one of the first things we do each and every morning. Davening, tefillah, sets the tone for the day ahead. So how do you set yourself up for life success? So the Gemara says, I'm going to go a little bit out of order. Libo lemala, your heart has to be oriented upward. The idea is, when you approach and you begin the day, dream big, go big, accomplish big. Don't sell yourself short. Don't be focused on what's here, what's there. Don't be focused on what's in front of you. But your heart, which contains all of your dreams, aspirations, goals, should be oriented towards the heavens. Think and live big. But how do you do that? Because doesn't it happen so many times that we begin the day with such lofty goals and aspirations? We begin life with such lofty goals and aspirations. There are so many things I want to do, so many things I want to accomplish. So what ends up happening? You see, dear friends, think about this just a moment. If you think about the things in life that you wanted to do, but yet haven't gotten around to doing. If you think about the goals and dreams that you've developed for yourself, but have remained unactualized, why? And very often it's not because you don't care. And it's not because you don't want it. And it's not because you don't work hard. It's because we get distracted. It's because I start on one thing, and then however the distractions come, sometimes the distractions are inane and mundane. The phone rings, the email comes in, and I just get caught up. Sometimes the distractions are legitimate life things that come about. But more often than not, even though I begin the day with my heart oriented upwards with big dreams, big goals, big aspirations, I get distracted and they never materialize. So what's the remedy? To which the Gemara says, einav lamata, keep your eyes down. What does it mean to keep your eyes down? You know, if you ever look in horse racing, right, the horses wear blinders, right? Why do they wear blinders? It's very simple. Because if the horse is running and it sees, there's some carrots, there's some hay, there's an interesting looking person, there's a this, there's a that, what's going to happen? The horse goes off the track. And if the horse goes off the track, it never goes ahead and crosses the finish line. You can learn a lot from horse racing. Not the betting part, not the gambling part, but the hashkafa part. That in life, if you want to be successful, you have to wear blinders. In life, I have to become disciplined enough to remain focused on the goal, on the dream, on the aspiration, on the task at hand. I have to put on my life blinders in order to be able to accomplish. And maybe that's what the Gemara means when it says, einav lemata, keep your eyes down. What does it mean, keep your eyes down? Keep your eyes focused on the goal. Keep your heart extended upward. Dream big, aspire big, accomplish big. But then keep your eyes down. Keep focused. Keep to it. Don't get distracted. Because if you remain focused on your life goals, dreams, and aspirations, then there is no telling what you could accomplish. As such, the Gemara's suggested posture is not just important, effective, and impactful for tefillah, but ultimately it's the recipe for successful living. Keep your heart oriented upward, think big and dream big, but keep your eyes down. Remain focused, remain attentive, remain dedicated to the things that need to be accomplished, and you will be successful. Wishing everyone a wonderful day.